Hi, my name is Lynn Welliver. I'm the certified school nurse for Salisbury Elementary School and Salisbury Middle School. This presentation is on universal precautions. If you should have any questions after viewing this presentation, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by email or phone. At the conclusion of this presentation, participants will be able to discuss the safe handling of all body fluids, demonstrate proper hand washing technique, and demonstrate proper technique to put on and remove gloves. This presentation will be a review for all of you because annual training is required by OSHA for staff who are at risk of being exposed to bloodborne pathogens through body fluids. Bloodborne pathogens are germs in the blood that can cause disease in humans. These germs include, but are not limited to, hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C virus, and human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, which is the virus that causes AIDS. Universal precautions are a set of protocols for handling blood and body fluids properly. Universal because you should treat everyone as if he or she were infected. Precautions because they are intended to protect you and the person you are assisting. Since we assume everyone's body fluids are potentially infectious, specific individuals won't be singled out, thus maintaining their confidentiality. Universal precautions include hand washing, use of gloves when handling blood and body fluids, discarding gloves and contaminated materials in a secured lined trash container, and cleaning hard surfaces with a disinfectant. In the school setting, there are many possible ways to be exposed, including scrapes and cuts, puncture wounds, bloody noses, a student with a loose tooth or a tooth that falls out, bites, injuries during recess, PE, or sports, and toileting. It is important that you protect yourself, so always put on gloves. Gloves are designed for a single use, so do not reuse them or perform multiple tasks with the same pair of gloves. Check your gloves for visible tears or defects, and make sure that you have the correct size, that they fit snugly. I will provide each classroom with a first aid kit, the same one that you always get, a pair of gloves and several Band-Aids. Please notify the health room if your first aid kit needs to be replenished. So, donning is a fancy word for putting on gloves. Step one, make sure your hands are clean before you put on gloves. So, use alcohol sanitizer or wash your hands with soap and water. Step two, when you pull the gloves out of the bag, check them first for tears or defects. Step three, insert your hand into the opening of the glove with the thumb hole oriented to your thumb. Step four, pull the cuff over your wrist. And step five, repeat the above with the other hand. Doffing is, you guessed it, a fancy word for removing gloves. Step one, pinch the outside cuff of one glove. Step two, pull the glove away from the hand until it is completely removed and inside out and held in the remaining gloved hand. Step 3, slide the ungloved fingers under the cuff of the other glove. Step 4, pull the glove down and over the inside out glove being held in your gloved hand. And step 5, dispose of the gloves and wash your hands with soap and water. With everything that's going on with COVID-19, I'm sure you're all experts on how to wash your hands. But just a quick review. Proper hand washing is absolutely the most effective means of reducing the spread of disease. Wet your hands with warm water to your comfort. Hot water will not kill germs. What is effective at removing germs is the scrubbing with soap. So the next step is dispense the soap into your wet hands. Scrub your hands with soap, paying attention to cleaning in between your fingers, and rub your fingernails in your palms. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. If you're tired of singing happy birthday while you wash your hands, try Googling songs to sing while washing your hands. There's many out there. Rinse your hands well under warm running water. Dry your hands with a disposable towel, and then use that same towel to turn off the water so you're not recontaminating your hands on the handle of the sink. And then dispose of the towel. Alcohol-based hand sanitizer is a great option for hand hygiene when your hands are not visibly soiled. If your hands are visibly soiled, then you'll need to use soap and water to effectively clean them. So the steps to using alcohol-based hand sanitizer: apply about a half a teaspoon or a quarter-sized drop of the product into the palm of your hand and rub your hands together, covering all surfaces of your hands until they are dry. That step is essential, that you cover all the surfaces until they are dry, because the alcohol works to clean your hands and surfaces by evaporation. Do not delay to contact the custodian to clean up any blood spills, bodily secretions, and excretion messes that happen in the classroom. All refuse should be placed in a receptacle lined with a plastic waste bag. If for some reason you aren't protected and you are exposed to blood or body fluids, you should clean the area with soap and water immediately. If something gets in your eyes or your mouth, flush it with tap water right away, and then seek medical care. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you'd like more information or if you have any questions. My email is lwelliver@salisburysd.org. I'm really looking forward to working with everyone and hoping to have a great year. Take care.